You should come skiing with me yesterday. You know, freaking blizzards? There was snow all over. We didn't get out and push the auto cars up the hills. It was so bad.
Come on, you know what to do.
It's front wheel drive versus rear wheel drive. She'll get her picture taken. It was like 1 inch of powder on it. Snowing all day. It's 5 degrees. Nobody was there. I had 6 more streets in my neighborhood with 4 other people.
This is true.
But I think you'll be able to keep up, so. I'm planning a trip with a bunch of other people. I'm planning a trip with a bunch of Blue Square kind of people later this term. Morning. You'll be included.
Blue Square. I want to go to actually the guy I work with is an electrical guy. Trying to plan a trip. That would be the point. I don't know.
Anybody else? Right here. Anybody else? Is that it?
It's on the contract, man.
All right, let me show you something here.
Somebody's got a hold on those? Yeah, sure. Dude, come hold on. I share with you what
If you go up to the top of this page, you can do this later, but it says jump to the 329 web page, and here is 329 web page. Weekly assignment schedule, written report schedule. Oh, we're going to have to do written reports, Dr. Delivery? Yes, students. 2. Each of you are going to have to do 2 presentations. Oh, we're going to have to give presentations? Yes, students. 2. Whole semester, 2 reports, 2 presentations. We'll talk about it later. Let's go back here. You go to this 328 web page, it says schedule right there. And I am so organized. Look at this. Here's Wednesday, January 6th, and we met at 2 o'clock. We're going to meet tomorrow. The snows, all this stuff. That's a holiday. I'm going to be out of town from February 5th to February 15th, so y'all are going to have to handle this week by yourselves. We'll be in Vienna. And this is spring break. Look at this, everything, and there's a holiday there, exam 2 on April 1st. Is that appropriate? April 1st is usually called what? And then here's our last day of class on the 15th of April. Woo. And this is week 14. 14 weeks. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So you can always click on there and find out what's going on. But if you go to 328, the weekly assignment schedule, there are 14 weeks here. So week 1, it says steady state operating curves, and you can click for details on that. That's good. Click. There's a bunch of details, a lot of words if you want to read all those words. And week 1 is what you do in steady state operating curve. What do you notice about week 2? Same thing. So this week's lab and next week's lab are exactly the same thing. So in other words, you have 2 weeks to do this assignment. That's sort of like walk before you run, right? After week 2, we're going to start running, right? We have 2 weeks to do the week that steady state operating curve assignment. We'll talk more about it in a minute. But now then. All right, look over here. Report due this week? No report due this week. That's good news, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Week 2, any report due?
Yes, sir.
Week 3, any report due?
Yes.
Yes, all of you. Every student. Report due in week 3 about week 1 and week 2 experiments. You want to know, like, what to put in the report?
Yes.
Yes. Dr. Henry. You click on written report schedule, and right here it says all members, all teams reports on Blackboard's team file sharing by Thursday at 5 p.m. of week 3. 5 p.m. of week 3, you put the report on the team file, on your team's Blackberry file sharing account. I do not like to see paper reports. Do not print any paper reports for me. Right? Never ever. Look, outline reports. Click on there and it gives you an outline of the report. That's what's supposed to be in the report. Oh, does that look heavy? Say yes.
Yes.
Very good. Look, it says example. Here's an example of somebody by Jackson Brown. Allison Red, Butch Klein, 3 years ago. Here's an example report somebody wrote. Now, you suppose it's good or bad or indifferent? It's got figures in it, it's got diagrams, it's got a graph, got tables, 4 graphs, discussion. I don't know if you want to read that. There's an appendix with a bunch of graphs in it. That report is 20 pages. A lot of it's graphs. Anyhow, that's what you're going to be doing 2 weeks from today, tomorrow, Thursday. You'll turn in the steady state operating curve graph. Now, let me show you how you get that information. Let me pretend I'm in the white team just for a minute, okay? By the way, white team, it says voltage station, and 0 to 10 volts is the range that you're going to work in. So, guess what? We don't even know what that means. But we go to voltage station, and here's some experiments that you can run in the laboratory. And the first week, we're going to be running constants. That's true for voltage and, let's see, there's one team that's a little bit different. Voltage, filter and wash station, and aerator mixer station. All going to be clicking on this thing that says constant. And we're going to enter name, location, and email address. So I'll pretend I'm one of you, and I'm going to enter my name here. I'm going to enter my location, EMCS 404. Now, I didn't have to put the 404 there, but I had to put the EMCS. If you don't put in EMCS in that location, you will not get an experiment run. Sorry. You have to put EMCS. If you're at home and you run this thing and you want to put EMCS, my home, you can do that. You can put anything you want to, as long as EMCS is part of it. Doesn't have to be at the beginning, doesn't have to be at the end, doesn't have to be anywhere, just somewhere. Doesn't have to be lowercase, doesn't have to be capital case, just has to be something.